Hello, hope you're having an amazing day. Today I want to share with you an app that it's already available on the Wix marketplace, and you can use it to rent equipment, rent I don't know, maybe tables, cameras, whatever you have. This is going to be a very short video, but I just want to show you what's possible, and then a little bit about how that part works. And hopefully, this is something that you've been looking for that can help you either start a business, grow a current business that you already have. It's really cool. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the left side right here on the panel, and then you're gonna type here rentals. And then once you type rentals, the name is Twice Rentals. Okay, and it's actually super simple to use. Now you do pay for it. They have two versions, one which is like $12 and another like $26. You can use the smallest one and it's still really good. I'm not getting paid by them, just to let you know, but I just wanted to share this because I know a lot of people have asked for this type of websites. So once you have the app right here, you can just click add to your website. And then right here is gonna ask you to agree. And then once you click agree and add, it's gonna also ask you to sign up. So I'm gonna do that this here. And I'm hiding it just because I don't wanna show some emails I have here. And then I'm gonna do sign up with email. So it should look something like this. As you can see, it's asking me what email I'm gonna use. It says something went wrong because I removed my other account, but all you gotta do is type your email address, or you can use your Google account. So let me do that really quick here. And I'm gonna use this one right here. Then continue. All you have to do is just agree to their terms. Click continue, and then as soon as that happens, you'll see this message right here, adding Twice Rentals. And pretty much what is gonna happen, you're gonna see it right here under app and widgets. This is specifically for Wix Studio, but I know it works on Classic also. And then on the pages, you're gonna have now this option right here, which is called rentals, which this is where you're gonna see all the items that you're renting, and then the product page. So as you can see, it looks like that. Let me go back to rentals. And it looks like this. You have the categories, the items. And then once you click on the product page, you also have this right here. We're gonna go on the dashboard where you're gonna be able to add most of the stuff, and I'll show you how to edit that. Then the thank you page, once they completed the rental. And then the cart page is where you're gonna select if it's gonna be something like pick up a store, free delivery if you're shipping something. But let's go to the rentals page right here. And then once you're here, all you have to do is click on this item, right, twice. You can expand because anyways it's responsive. And then just expand your item right here. And what we're gonna do is once you click on here, you're gonna have this option called dashboard. And then once you add dashboard, you're gonna do open dashboard once in this part. And let me silence my my notifications because that's a complaint I got before. Okay, perfect. So first, what I really like about this app is that they give you a lot of support. So you can ask for help if you ever get stuck, but it's very straightforward to to use. So you have your dashboard right here, and then on the back end of your website, if you're not doing it through the editor, you should just find the Twice Rentals, and then once you open it, then you'll be able to see this dashboard. As you can see here, this is the first view that you have. You have the email that you use, and then on create order, this is if you're manually creating an order. So let's say you're at your store. If it's a physical place, then this is what you want to use. But let's go directly into right now on the catalog. And then under catalog, this is where you're gonna be able to see all the products that are here. So we're gonna create a new product, and I'm gonna show you how this works. So let's say I wanna do a rental of like vintage shirts, NASA shirt, for example. And then I can create my own category. So right now, as you can see, there's two that are created, but if I type shirts and I can just add it, and it's there. I can add a description. And then I can decide here how much per hour, per day, per week. So let's say I don't want to be too bad and I want to do $10 for 24 hours for $10, right? So I can do that, and then I can add an image. So I'm gonna go here. I can find an image in my system. And then once I do that, it's gonna be right here. And I can click OK. So let's say that's the shirt that she's wearing. And then once I have created this, I can just do create. Then it's gonna give me these options right here, which is where most of the stuff happens, on where you're gonna set up like rental days, prices, taxes. So this is the name. If I wanna change the tax percentage for the rental, I can just click here, and then if I add tax rate, it's gonna take me to create a specific amount. So this is where you can add it. Depends on your city, state, wherever you are, or if you want to include the tax in the price, so that way you can set it up so it doesn't show once they're renting it. So let's go back here, because we're not gonna do that yet, and then we're gonna go back to the item. So once we're here, let's say we're cool with everything here. I can also make it a bundle. So let's say if I want to be able to rent this with a pants or something else, I can do a bundle. So this is a package product, or I can just leave it just by itself. So depending on how you want to do that part. On the pricing, this is where, again, the base price is $10. And as you can see here, I have 1 day, 24 hours. And it's $10. For 2 days is $20, but you can always start changing it. Let's say after 3 days, I want to give them a discount, so it's going to be 25, and then the 4th day is going to be actually 30, and then I can start changing it according to what I want, and I can also set the max amount of days I want to rent the item for. And then if I want to do a price increase, let's say if, like a variable, if they want to add something else, then you can also do that. So let's say you're happy with everything there, then you can just click save. And then we're gonna go to the variants if we're doing anything else. So as you can see, this is where I can add another variant, because let's say you have two different colors. Let's say you have one that it's a blue color, then you can just add a new product variant. So I can add here, I can do blue shirt. In this case, let's say I don't have different prices, so I can just leave it like that. And then I can just add a description here if I want to, but let's just leave it like that. Then once I go to the availability, I can connect it to the inventory. So if we go here, I can also have a product. If I don't have a SKU, because you can create a SKU, then you can just create one, and then you can do like different items. So if you already have multiple products, you can also do different sizes, things like that. And this is again for shirts. It could work for anything. It could work for tools or whatever you're planning to rent. Date and time, and then you can also edit this here. Hours recurring with opening. So because you can select it to only be available to rent when your store opens, or depending if you're doing online rental, then they get to ship it, right? So right now, one that I saw online that's super popular is people rent their clothes, so for people that just don't want to buy new clothes because they're just like traveling or whatever, so they ship it to them and then they can use it. You can also have a setting where you can decide if it gets lost, what's the fee, if you have deposits, things like that. But again, this is where you're gonna edit the times, capacity, when does it start, and let's say you're happy, you can just click save. And then once you go into the settings, you can have it visible to the store. And then required product information, so you can add a required field. So product condition when it's rented out, because again, depending on whenever something is rented, things might change, as people use them, things like that. So you can add those elements. Same day, when it's available, and then availability. So that way you can also select that, and how many minutes, or you can also do hours or days for the product. So let's just click save for now. And then if we go back to the catalog, you're gonna see right now it's hidden. So I can go here and make it public whenever I'm ready, and then save it. And then if I go to the catalog again, I can go to my inventory, and then here is where I can add more articles. So this is where you can add products. Also select if they're gonna be rental or if you're gonna be selling them as well, because you can do both. And then you can see like the status, right? So once you start renting an item, you can say that it's in use, or it's out of use, lost, or sold, right? So one tip I'll give you for this type of business, you can pretty much create a store that you can rent an item, and then after a certain time, people can buy it. And I have experience with this because most of my gym equipment that I purchase, I rent that at first. And then at one point, I'm like, you know what? I really like it. I'm just going to buy it. So it makes it for a good way of making a store that people don't feel like, oh, I bought the product. But once they have it, they're like, I actually like it. Or you know what? I don't want to lose my deposit because I damaged or whatever. And then they end up buying it. So that's why this type of business are really good if you already handle products and stuff like that. So once you have that, then you're gonna notice the product will show here. So if we go to preview, should be able to see it right here, and it's right here. And then once you click on the product, right now we're on the editor. It's gonna tell you, like how many products you're gonna be doing, and then the date. So I have to select one for the duration of the item, but because I didn't set it up right yet, that's why you don't see the calendar. So once I click on so you can see here, once I click on this, let's say I want to do 3 days, then it will display the date, and then I can add to the cart. So the other part that we're gonna do is here. I'm gonna go onto the page, and we're gonna click onto the cart. And then once we're here, let's actually do this on the settings. Under the settings, you wanna do this part right here. If you're planning to do shipping and delivery, if let's say you're offering this service to all of US, if you're not doing this and you're only doing pickup at store, then you have to change the item in the settings. So let's go back here under rentals page, and then we're gonna go to the dashboard, and then right here on dashboard, and we're gonna go under settings, and then right here you're gonna go to shipping and delivering or fulfillment, and then you can do edit, and then you can do add pickup. So that way you can set it up for them to only offer pickup for these items, so you don't have to do shipping if you're planning to have people pick up at a location. So you can remove the shipping once you have a local delivery or a pickup. So once you add these two, then you can delete this one. So that way you're not forced to do shipping. That's again a very easy way to do the rentals app. If you have questions, let me know in the comments, or if there's something that you like to know. Have a blessed day and take care.